Hello, welcome to my channel. I want to tell you a little bit about the way that I do the readings here. If you're new, this side is the partner's energy. This side is your energy. And then this is the energy of the relationship. When I'm saying partner in these readings, it does not have to be a committed relationship. It is just whoever you're thinking of when you come to this reading. These readings do apply to sun, moon, rising, whatever. Um, they do apply to the various types of aspects of your chart. Also, I want to say, for those that are single, my readings are good for helping you to see how you are relating to love itself, which is extremely important in attracting the love that you desire. Uh, so those are kind of the main things that you need to think about. Also consider where you are in the month when you're watching these readings as well. And don't forget, if the readings resonate with you, always go ahead and click the little thumbs up button and give a thumbs up when they resonate with you. And I'm not always able to, respond to all comments, but I want you to know that I appreciate all of the comments, all of the shares, likes, subscriptions, all of that. I'm right there with you, and I'm really, really grateful for all of your support. Thank you, guys. On with the reading. Hello, my dear Aries. Welcome to your love reading for the month of September. The overall energy for the month is flow. So what I'm looking at overall here is looks like there's some new perspective that's going to be coming about this month. So let's see here. Okay. It looks like things are kind of kicking off. There's some back and forth play here that's kind of going on, but it looks like it's kicking off with you, Aries. And it looks like you're just having a change of heart. I'm just getting some new perspective when it comes to your love life and your relationships. You're just looking over everything and you're just in a different space mentally, but it kind of feels like an in-between space, like you're shifting your focus. And your partner is kind of feeling that because they're feeling like they're waiting on something, because they have awaiting results, daydreams and decisions, and third eye chakra. You have change your focus, detach and release. Now, what I'm seeing here, it's kind of like, you're kind of not focused so intently on them, which is not a bad thing because the overall energy for the month is flow. And I'm just really feeling like this month, you're both just going with the flow. You're both going with what feels right for you. And that's what I'm getting that you're doing. It's not like you're trying to be a certain way or it's not, it's just, you're just flowing with where your focus wants to go, which is a little bit away from the situation, which is not necessarily a bad thing because I'm seeing that, some truth kind of emerges from this all. So as you're doing that, they're kind of looking at the relationship, but they're wanting something here. They kind of have like an idea in their mind about what this can be, thinking about home life and what it could all mean for the two of you together. But they're kind of waiting on it to kind of grow roots. They're waiting on this to get that kind of secure foundation, that kind of rooted groundedness of the relationship that they can feel comfortable with. So they're just kind of waiting on that, and they're looking away, and then you're kind of looking away. You're both looking away from each other, and you're reflecting on things and kind of changing your focus. But I'm getting that it's in a good way, because what I'm picking up is that in the past you focused rather intently on your partner, and it's like right now you're feeling like that hasn't been the best thing for you, and you kind of just want to get clear on your own vision and what you see for yourself. It's really not necessarily a personal thing towards them, and likewise with them. It's not a personal thing towards you. They kind of feel like things just have to grow. Things just have to get there when they get there. And it's more of a patience type of energy, not an angry type of energy. They're just being patient. You're both just going with the flow of things. But then as they're waiting, I'm sensing that you're kind of feeling some kind of way, because you're interpreting their patience, even though you're not focused on them. It's like feeling their patience and them kind of looking in the other direction. You might be taking it the wrong way, because I'm getting that some of you are kind of detaching from the relationship. You're kind of letting it go and wanting to walk away because you're feeling like this person isn't there with you. And that may, that's not really the right perception about it. And then there's another group of you that are kind of just detaching for your own sake. So it's kind of like, for some of you, the detaching is bringing you back in. So you had your focus away, and you kind of, we're going over some things within your relationships, the way you've behaved, the patterns in your relationships, the way your relationships have turned out, the way you used to focus so intently on the other partner. And so for a lot of you, I'm getting that you're getting rid of that kind of codependency where you have to have this level of attention, where this person is so much of your world, and you're banking the entire hat of your life on this person's head. And so for some of you, you're realizing that, and you're getting to a healthy place of detachment, and it's bringing you back in. Now you're feeling like you can come back in. And then I'm getting that for those of you, like as you're coming back in, it's like this person here, the partner, is feeling like, they're doing a lot of daydreaming and just imagining what all of this could be. And I'm just getting that they're feeling rather emotional, and their emotions are kind of creating some illusions for them. It's kind of making them see the relationship in a way that it isn't. So as you're kind of letting go, for some of them, as you're doing this healthy detachment and you're coming back in, some of the partners are kind of feeling like you're playing some type of game. And this illusion is kind of blocking them from their vision or being able to make decisions. It's like this illusion that they think that you're playing some type of game that you're not, that you've got your hand in something that you really don't have your hand in. And so when you come back in, and then they're kind of taking things through their own illusions, they're, misperceiving some of the things that you're doing. I'm getting that for a lot of you, towards the end of the month, you just kind of release it. You just kind of say, you know what, I'm just going to let it go. I'm just going to let it be. But you're feeling the unity. You're getting to a place where you're feeling like, just because if we're not, together like this every moment, it doesn't mean that we're not together. It doesn't mean that we're not in harmony. So it's like a healthy release. You're letting go of things that no longer serve you, hanging on to perceptions about love and relationships that no longer serve you. And it's kind of like, as you do that, it's like your partner kind of comes to their senses. They kind of see things a lot more clear. And they kind of get out of this illusion, and then they feel like they're ready for a fresh start. So this makes sense because I'm seeing that the energy that's kind of like crowning you to is seek the truth. So everything this month is kind of playing out for the truth to come out. You're kind of flowing with each of you are flowing with how you feel individually, and it's kind of bringing you to more clarity about yourselves and the relationship. For them, it's more so about them getting clarity on the relationship because that's what the partner's wanting. But then you're kind of wanting clarity on yourself and how you deal in relationships and what your deal is. Your focus is kind of in. But it's like both of you at the end of the month come into that clarity that you're looking for, because you come into a healthy place of stopping some codependent behaviors and kind of being able to detach from the relationship without completely throwing it away, which is what you used to do. But it's like now you can kind of have a healthy way of doing that where you're holding on, but not like that. You know, you're not holding on and grasping for dear life. You're able to feel the harmony and the way that love kind of flows, because love does have a push and pull type of thing, like where we get closer, you know, and we retract. We come in and we retract, and we kind of, that's the way love moves through us. You know, we're never, you know, just hot and heavy on somebody all the time for years to come. You know, it just doesn't work that way. There's kind of an ebb and flow to love. And so you're kind of realizing that. And then what I'm getting when I look at, you know, you two seeking the truth, you know, the truth comes out for them, for the partner, when they finally realize that they have their dream come true in their hands. Their dream come true is right here. They just needed a bigger perspective. They needed to see things in a higher way. And then you're kind of coming to the truth as you realize that that things grow when you support each other and kind of just let it grow. You know, it doesn't need this constant attention, this intense focus. And as you're doing that, it brings you to the truth. So you're both kind of discovering some truth there for the month. But it looks like overall things are just going the way they're supposed to go. Things are just flowing the way they're supposed to flow. So I wouldn't take everything overly serious for the month of September, because it's like things are happening in the way that they need to in order for you both to get some clarity that you're seeking. So it kind of has to go the way that it has to go in order for that clarity to come forth. Now I'm going to pull a last word of advice or message from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. And yes, that absolutely agrees with what I've been seeing here in this reading for the month, because this is about flow. It's safe for you to love. And remember that, you know, there's an ebb and flow to it, you know. So open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. So it's safe for you to love. It's just about, you know, this month just going with the flow. You know, keep loving, keep living, and just go with the flow of things. You know, honor yourself and what feels right for you in the moment, because it's always going to be perfect. So that's what I'm really getting. It's really about just honoring the flow of love this month. Okay, Aries, that's your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If it resonated with you, could you please right now go to that little thumb
and give me a thumbs up button. Give me, click the thumbs up button that's kind of right there by the description box. I also want to say, if it didn't resonate with you, please check out your moon and rising signs. I recommend that you do that anyway, because it'll really unfold the story for you on a deeper level. It'll give you a lot more understanding of your situation. There's calculators that you can go to online to calculate your moon and rising signs. Now, I want to say also, if I'm not always able to reply to all the comments, don't take it as a reflection of my heart towards you guys. I love you guys so much. But I'm very busy, and it's hard for me sometimes to be able to comment back and reply to all of the messages. I'm just not able to do that. I do go through and look and try to read all of the comments and things like that. I appreciate all of the love, the likes, the shares, subscriptions, the encouragement. I really appreciate. Thank you guys so much. And if you guys would like to book a private reading with me, you can do that in the description box. There will be a link for you to be able to do that, so you can work with me one-on-one with your situations. I do read on anything. Other than that, thank you guys so much, and I will see you next month, Aries. Bye-bye.